It is another corporate time with Tom and Dan. I'm Dan.
I'm Tom.
Samantha, our producer, is here. Hello, Sam.
Hello.
Let's talk about this. We are streaming live on Twitch and YouTube, and you can watch us Monday through Friday. Just go to YouTube or Twitch and type in @Tom and Dan Live. You'll find us. You get to watch all of our shows. All of our replays are up there with complete notes so you can search for things. It's really, really cool. You got anything you need to plug, buddy?
Well, I could talk about the History Center, their trick-or-treat safe zone that they put on every year.
Yeah, man.
It's October 28th, and if you're looking for someplace to go with your kids, get a bunch of candy and a bunch of other, there's craft projects and different installations that are Halloween themed.
I was thinking of, and I would be the humor part of this, but my wife would be the functioning knowledge part of this, right?
Okay.
What if I wrote a book and then the joke was it's a book for cheap parents, ultra cheap parents? Because, my wife is driving me crazy.
Yeah, well, you can't sell it.
No. I'm going to
that was a dad joke.
I know. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. But I'll add the humor of it and everything. And then she can just come up with all of these value events to go for. Like, this is one of the events that before we were even working with the History Center, my wife somehow knew. Like, if you're a single parent and it's hard for you to get your kid, around because just your schedule's hard.
Finding free stuff to occupy your
can
kids.
be very, very difficult. Also, it could break the bank. Also, just having it in one spot. Like, this History Center safe trick-or-treat deal is amazing. And you just go there and you hang out, and it's super-duper fun. So certainly check it out. But anyway, I would write a book for the cheap parent because my wife does all that cheap parent stuff.
So I've been thinking ever since I lost against EJ on that swimming race.
I knew you were going to want to talk about that.
Twitch chat is wondering where the bear suit is.
Well, it doesn't start immediately. It's not like as soon as he gets out of the pool and he lost, they put the bears. Although that would have been a good idea. You put it immediately on you as a towel, and then that's how you have to live your life.
The bet is I got to choose a week to broadcast in the bear suit.
Full week? Is it 7 days or 5?
Just the broadcast
recording
week. So Monday through Friday. And I think I'm going to choose Halloween week.
I
Because
thought you were doing it the week you got back.
I was,
but if he
but
does
then
Halloween, he can trick everybody.
Well, not only that, I get one day, at least on Halloween, I won't look so clowny because it's Halloween, right?
You might look worse. Because
it's Halloween. People expect, it looks like I'm having fun.
Follow me here. I know you love that phrase. If you wear it on Halloween, people are going to think you're trying to relive your glory days and you're doing the "well, look at me again" thing.
Well, our listeners know the deal. Who else is? It's only our listeners.
Yeah,
listening.
but I think most people are beginning to understand that this punishment really isn't so bad. If you start connecting the dots, bingo, bango, bongo, it's not real bad because
Crystal,
you're doing the same things. You're still doing
Is
challenges.
she ashamed that you lost?
No, he's still doing challenges. The only thing that is different is he's not wearing the bear suit during the challenge, but he's still wearing the bear suit. Some would say he hasn't changed in 25 years. This is the same stuff happening. You're a 42-year-old man. You can't be doing this.
41.
You're going to wear a bear suit and do challenges?
Here's what got me.
And you know what? Why did you have me
the
support
show's
you?
fault.
I was trying to support you.
The show.
Yeah,
Everybody else was against you, right? Everybody else was like, oh, Tom. But who had your back?
Right.
Who had your back?
You were wrong.
Who had your back? I was wrong, but I had your back.
So the problem
and
is...
I always have it, but I'm beginning to waver a little bit.
We bully EJ so much that I began to have this mental image.
It was delirium.
No. Well... it all came crashing down like when we were standing next to each other, and I'm like, this guy's not that fat.
I don't know. He was a lot bigger than you.
Well,
you guys stood side by side.
Well,
he's a big boy.
No, but in my mind, he was like Jelly Roll.
I know.
Coming to Tampa this weekend.
I mean, he wasn't I mean, he's closer to Jelly Roll than he is to, or did, I don't know, another roll. I can't think of anybody. Or did Rick Roll or Tootsie Roll.
We'd been making fun of him so much that I had built this mental image of EJ like Jelly Roll. So that's why I was so convinced that I'd beat him. I was like, well, I could beat Jelly Roll in a swimming competition.
I don't know if even now you could be the actual singer Jelly
I
Roll.
could. I'll bet my life on that.
Okay.
Don't do things like that.
I will bet everybody's life on that.
Don't bet my life.
That I could beat him in a jelly roll. Anyway, so then I realized
That's how low you're having to look now. You're like, I couldn't beat this guy, but goddamn it, I can beat the real Jelly Roll.
I'll beat your old obese grandfather. Anyway, so I realized he's not that big. So then I keep forgetting.
And I like how Sam was like, no, he is that big.
No, he's not. No.
No, but Sam was like, he's pretty big.
Well, side by side, he was a lot bigger than you.
You know, he's a lot bigger than me, but he's not Jelly Roll. You see what I'm saying? Like, I thought he was Jelly Roll. Anyway, then I forgot, and I know this, but so much Pokemon talk, I forgot that at one time
I watched him walk in the rain for 3 hours straight when I was out there skating at the skating rink.
Jelly Roll can walk in the rain.
I don't think. Actually, don't think he can.
I don't think he can.
He can roll in the rain.
Yeah. So, he can jelly.
But then I forgot that he did play college football at UM. Like someone let him audition for the team.
Somebody let him on the team. I like that. You're still bullying him.
Shockey and Kellen Winslow, who's a convicted rapist.
Oh my God!
Crystal Lepee says you gained a bunch of horny mom listeners in your swimmies yesterday, though, and then she used the eye emojis. So you have that going for you.
Oh, what does that get?
I mean, at least you're out there doing something for the show other than complaining about how your body's falling apart.
What am I doing? No one cares about this.
No, they do care about it. They did.
I was so in
a time
it
when
got me. I went home quiet.
Really?
Oh yeah, because you don't know when that
you
day.
Think some of this stuff? You think any of this matters? Like literally,
it matters to me.
You get home and you're like, that mattered.
Well, because
really?
I was legitimately convinced. So I showed up in the purple suit.
But you're not a swimmer. But you're not a swimmer.
Confident I was. That was real.
You're not like I don't. I've never looked at you.
I tried to tell him that.
Yeah, but I
would
look
at you like I would look at you like an addictive gambler. Like I would look at you like a gambler. You like the hunt, but I've never looked at you like a sportsman. I've never looked at you like a competitor.
Of all the things EJ talks about this entire time we were on the show, has he ever talked? I mean, I know he started mentioning the swimming, but that's how it all got started. But then he was like, I've been swimming every day, or not every day, but since I was 6 years old, like
6 months old, I think.
Or something.
Well, that was BS.
Yeah, but he
was a lifeguard. He's mentioned that multiple times on this show.
No, he just he's just a better swimmer because he's a better swimmer. It's as simple as that.
Well, you have to be a good swimmer to be a lifeguard,
right?
And
technique.
he said that he was training and he was doing 50 laps 3 times a week.
That I still don't believe.
Which you guys don't believe, but he damn sure won, I believe him.
He
stand
won.
behind EJ.
I'm not saying he didn't win. He won. Yeah. But he was swimming at 6 months and then he knew how to do it. No, that didn't happen.
He was
training. 50 laps a day, that never happened. He's just a faster swimmer.
No,
because he knows proper technique.
Yeah,
he was doing a proper.
I think he does a lot of laps. Although
proper technique.
Him saying that it's because of the how cold the pool is. That's why he doesn't burn any fat. Is. I mean, have you seen you go in cold plunges and it burns fat because it lowers your body temperature?
No,
cold will burn more fat.
He was saying if he did the same thing out running that he would sweat more. That's what he was saying.
Well, sweating doesn't do anything.
Other than make you lose water weight. Right. So.
Anyway, but it beat me, and I knew I was losing when I gave it all I had the first 20 seconds, and then I I looked over, and he was effortlessly gliding through the water. And I knew it right at the halfway point of the first lap. I was like, I've made a mistake. There's no way I'm beating this guy.
Yeah.
Because I gave it all I had. I thought I was going to look back and he was going to be 10 feet behind me, but he was right there. I think he was smiling.
Yeah. I mean, he was pretty calm. He wasn't he was pretty dialed in. He wasn't
I need that. I need to be humbled to break my back.
Yeah, no, what did you, so you said, you did say your wife was upset. So can we dig into that a little bit? Like you talked to her
she's just like, why are you doing this? You're a fool.
But she wasn't upset
Yeah, she was like, you're going to clown yourself wearing a bear suit, not again.
Okay. Do the boys know?
You've been your 40s.
Do your sons?
You're done with this. Why you did this to yourself?
Did your sons know that you lost a jelly roll?
Yeah, because I showed up to pick him up from school with
in the suit.
bloodshot eyes, by the way, because
your hair was poofy. You had a purple suit on and bloodshot eyes. You look like a drug dealer. You look like a normal drug dealer.
My eyes were so red from the chlorine in that pool.
I tried to tell you, man. I was like, you gotta get some goggles on. You're like, I like to raw dog water.
Yeah,
whatever that means.
He even put drops in his eyes. I heard him
didn't
do
help.
and it didn't help at all.
That chlorinated. Anyway, I showed up and I picked him up from school, and then they were like, and then I was like, I just came from a swimming competition.
And I lost a jelly roll.
You should have never told them.
No, I
didn't yell in their face.
I because I want to shame myself.
They're like, we love Jelly Roll. What's it, Chapel? We love that album.
No, they were mainly like, what's it? All right. They're like,
moving on.
Yeah. Like, not interested. Anyway.
You ever looked up Jelly Roll's wife?
Yeah.
She came in here.
She's in here.
No, but have you ever looked her up? Because, you know what I mean.
Oh, looked at the pictures?
Yeah, looked at the pictures. They're all out there.
I did contemplate if she...
She has a really popular podcast.
Yeah, very popular.
This, and this... I won't even say it.
I know what you're gonna do.
But
how does it roll?
Yeah.
How does it roll?
The smushing?
Yeah, I think she does.
So, you think
maybe it's not about that. Maybe it's more about
the personality.
Yeah, the relationship. It's not all about sex, man. Jeez Louise. Not everything's sex and swim challenges.
Well, speaking of that, Fairvilla's here, so we're going to take a break, and then we'll bring in Debra from Fairvilla Mega Store. We'll be right back.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes, it is.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Real good. Where's that guy, Sam?
Thursday one.
I don't have a ton today, so
It's all good.
good.
We'll just have some fun.
Oh, we're gonna have fun because I brought a couple things that are gonna be interesting. So
Cool.
How is everything in Fairvilla Land?
Fairvilla Land is busy.
Yeah,
like
I
we got
bet.
lots happening. Lots.
I bet.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah, man. Halloween is a happening.
It is on us for sure.
Oh, come on.
And opened a new location.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Got it done, huh?
Did. Took over. It had been an existing adult store. Another company. And we were able to
acquire it?
leaving, and we were able to acquire it.
Where is it at?
Believe it or not, East Palatka.
Oh.
17.
East Palatka.
I think that's gonna crush because there's not a lot out there.
Yeah, it's really a great thoroughfare coming out of St. Augustine and across. A lot of people go that way to go.
Oh my God! I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know the story you're talking about.
So we're very excited.
That's cool, man.
I've known the person who manages that location. I've known her from the industry for years and years. And
That's so
super
crazy.
fun. And yeah, it's cool. Very, very cool.
Now that's a purple suit. Look at that thing.
Something for the guys, man. This is
Wow.
our latest print suit, and there is a female complement to it, but this is great because
Be like the Godfather.
It's not so heavy, like for Florida. Like
Yeah, it
these
looks
big, long
like thin.
Yeah.
jackets and stuff. Yeah, this is great. This is like
That's funny.
I'm obsessed with this jacket. So yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that, but I got a couple toys that you're gonna be like, really? Huh, that's interesting.
A lot of questioning on why you haven't shaved your mustache, Tom, in the
Oh.
chat. If you
Well,
wanna-
I
I told them that you could have shaved it last night and you chose to keep the stash.
Well, I shaved the
You look like an
chin
asshole
hair.
cop.
Yeah. And I decided because I thought maybe I'll go to Moab with the mustache, because
Moab and the mustache and the Moab.
I have found that with facial hair I get treated a fraction more seriously.
Really?
Like
Johnny said he was talking business with me. It does work. It works.
and older women like
Yeah,
me
they do.
more with a mustache.
My mom liked me with a mustache.
Yeah.
Obviously, my dad liked me with a mustache because my dad had an effing mustache.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm eventually gonna shave it, but I'm thinking about going to the desert with it.
I actually, but you
Plus,
did
I'm gonna
one
ride a
thing.
horse in the desert, and I want
With a horse and no name.
Yeah, I want
the
a
one
mustache.
thing you didn't do that I wanted you to do is I wish you kept the Paul Seniors.
Mine doesn't.
You didn't have it yet?
No, well, I don't grow hair on the sides.
Oh, okay. See how I got like little twisties?
Yeah, I don't have that.
It looks a little more cowboy. You want a cowboy hat?
Are you dude
Oh.
No, we're going to Moab.
Okay.
We're leaving Saturday.
Nice.
And then
You've been to Moab,
I
right?
have.
Yeah. Talk to Debra about it.
We're staying in the first night. We're staying in this like glamping tent in the middle of the desert or whatever, and it's got like, it's kind of like what's that place called that we went to?
The River Ranch.
River Ranch.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's like 2 beds, whatever. And like some guy who owns a bunch of property just set up these 2 tents, and then he Airbnbs them. So we found them. So we figured that would be cool, staying out there in the middle of the night, walking around and seeing the stars. Then we're going to Arches, and the second day all day.
Cool.
And then Canyonlands.
Yep, did that.
Then we're doing that fiery furnace hike. Did you know?
I did not do that.
Okay.
No.
It's a hike. They tell you only do ranger assisted because you'll get lost in there.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Well, yeah. The ranger assisted ends in September,
anyway.
so we're doing it by ourselves.
Okay, good luck.
Because I was like,
how hard could it be?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And they wouldn't let a bunch of people's willy-nilly in there if they were dying left and right. I'm sure been a couple divorces.
I mean, I used to go, with you, but you've said enough of those that are wrong for me now, and especially after this last swim challenge, for me to be like, what am I supposed to do now? I've always gotten your back. And now we've gotten to a point in this 15, 20-year relationship where I'm like, I don't know if I have it anymore.
You're on your own.
I can't take it anymore.
You are on your own.
Sometimes I think to myself, like, maybe I am delusional. Made a lot of mistakes, been wrong a lot of times.
But you did it your way.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, we ready to go? Here we go. In 3, 2.
Welcome back to A Corporate Time. Debra's here from Fairvilla Mega Store. How you doing, Debra?
I am wonderful.
So good to see you. Happy spooky holiday season.
I know.
It is now officially, this is like, we've already gone through the beginning. We've already gone through the beginning of festival wear and festival season. Now we're in it. We're like up to our boobies right in spooky season. And that means if you guys were getting costumes and going to go to Fairvilla, which a lot of my friends already have, you probably already should have done that, but now would be the time to stop by, right?
Yeah, we're doing actually shopping events. We got something coming up for Friday the 13th shopping event, but at the Mega Store. But all of our locations have something. Everybody has some element of costumes, accessories, and things like that. So no matter where you live, if you stop in at Fairvilla, you're going to find something that you're going to want to take home.
Now, can we make the announcement about the new?
Yeah.
Okay, the new
We're
location.
Open. We are open.
Awesome.
So it's crazy because that happened fast. That's the last time we saw you.
Big businesses. That's how it works.
Yeah.
So it's a new Fairvilla location, and where is it at?
East Palatka.
All right.
Wow.
I know, right? It's kind of like East Palatka.
Palatka.
Yeah. We were really fortunate. There had been a business at that location, and we were able to kind of take it. They kind of went out and we took it over, and it's got all the fun bits that the Mega Store has because of its licensing. So yeah, it has all the fun stuff in that store. It's not huge. It's kind of a small, it's boutique sized, but it is a sexy thing store.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm painting a picture of myself of like Palatka. I think of like open farmlands. And then I think of some guy who's like in his 80s and he's like, hey, maybe it's time to shut down the old handmade wooden dildo factory. I'm picturing this guy that he's like, or his son comes in, he's like, Dad, it's time. He's like, yeah. They've always wanted this property. Maybe it's time to sell to Fairvilla. I think that'd be awesome.
But it's on South, I think 17.
Okay,
and
that's a great location, man.
And so that's a pretty busy thoroughfare through there,
busy.
going from East Palatka into Palatka back over to St. Augustine. It's like 30 minutes out of St. Augustine, so it's not far.
Yeah,
and people running back and forth from the coast. It's a perfect.
It's Jim Colbert's
location.
favorite location.
It is. It will be, right?
Check out
Anyway.
Jim Colbert endorses, and if he has a problem with this, tell him to email me.
Yeah. I don't think that I hadn't thought about calling him up.
Fun. Yeah, we got to get him on there. He'll get him down there slinging some plugs.
We sold out of the rubber Trump elevator button.
How many did you sell?
Huge in Palatka.
100,000 units. They are gone flying off the shelf.
Exactly. So that's our biggest news.
That's awesome,
Yeah,
man.
it just came off of a wonderful ladies' night in Sanford, by the way, and
that location seems to be kind of just white hot fire, right?
Well,
Like,
I tell you what, I really didn't know. It was like one of our first real events in that location.
right.
Oh my man, ladies and gentlemen coming
Yeah.
out of the woodwork to kind
Yeah.
of check everything out,
Well,
and it was
Sanford
wonderful.
kind of gets it. They're fun, you know, and yeah, I mean, do it while you can. You know, they've been having a lot of good time at the Sanford location. Our games were used. I have to report.
Oh,
yeah.
The
yay.
Fairvilla
Yeah.
games were open, so you know, that's good. That's good to know. Not the sexy ones yet, just the drinking ones.
Yeah.
Well, we'll take that too.
Yeah, it's good for the second people using them.
Right, exactly. Watch those days.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now with the Halloween costumes, like Fairvilla specializes in the more sexy
Yeah.
costumes.
And for every sizes.
Yes.
For every size human, I should add. The curvier ladies, I don't even know why you try to go to any place other than Fairvilla. If I were a normal lady, as I like to call them, I'd go to Fairvilla
Right.
because they carry every single size you need.
Yeah.
You know, big bottoms, big tops, the whole nine.
And, we stress it all the time, but we're really good about the accessory pieces. So maybe you don't want to go into a bag costume that's not going to work for you. We have pieces and parts so that you can take part of your wardrobe and make it all work. Like if you want to be kind of this really cool, maybe Tuesday Addams or kind of a sexy goth. I mean, we have cool, just individual
You
tops.
have to call
I
it
brought.
Tuesday Adams because you get sued if you
I
call it
know.
Wednesday. Tom.
Oh.
That's exactly
Oh,
it.
See you next Tuesday, Adams.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to be really careful.
There's a video
yeah.
online. I know Daniel's seen it.
This is why we're in business together. I
And
think we're in the same spot with our phones open at the same time, looking at the same videos.
Yeah. It's a
And Pugsley's there too.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
boy.
Pugsley should not be there.
Yeah,
And
so Wednesday's there, and then
Yes.
as I'm watching it, I'm just clicking on it for show show
Yeah,
notes.
is this the
as
one where
news.
the,
It's really
where
just
the hand?
the hands
Yeah.
there.
What's that thing called? Thing?
Thing.
Thing.
And then so now Wednesday is there. She is the quote unquote star of this particular scene. All right.
Okay.
And then as I'm doing my research and looking at it, I'm like, isn't this girl supposed to be like a young or whatever?
Yeah,
Like,
but this is a MILF doing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
No. Well, I mean, it looks kind of like her, but I'm
Yeah.
saying in the story of the movie, right? This girl's
Yeah, I
supposed
think
to be
Wednesday's in like high school.
Yeah. But
age.
everybody's like ghoul high school, and then I was
High
like,
school.
do
Yes.
ghouls have the same
Lower
even,
age.
Yeah. Maybe
Lower age.
maybe she's like 200 years old, like a vampire,
Now
but
he
she
gets
looks
it.
young.
Now he gets
You know what
it.
I'm saying? But then is it like a 200?
Exactly.
Is someone gonna be screaming? Yeah, she's 200.
She's a 200 years old. My daughter, you stole her innocence. She's
Anyway.
200.
Sorry, Debra.
Anyway,
let's move on.
So any kind of, if you want to create your own sexy outfit customization, that's what we're there for. We've got in a lot of really cool, like Scream accessories, cute little hair clips, little daggers.
Oh, those are cool. See, that's just
Yeah.
accessories for costuming.
Chainsaw earrings, because
Oh,
why
those
not?
are cute.
Just all kinds of. We have accessories this year that we've never had
Yeah.
before. So, and you're not going to find them just
We
anywhere.
still have all the gumball poodle socks.
Of course, I got you. The
Yeah.
I Heart Halloween socks. We always have new ones in for every
Yeah,
season.
those actually wear really well too. They're great
Really
socks.
great quality.
Yeah, they're super comfy.
Can I try on the pimp robe? Because
Yeah,
it's
you're gonna
purple.
look like
and-
Frank Wank.
and,
You remember
That's
Frank
why.
Wank?
This is why I brought it, because we
Hold
do.
on, is that a Ric Flair robe?
It looks like it, right? It's a really well. The reason I brought it, one, because it's super styling, and I wanted you guys to try it
Wow,
on.
and profiling.
And it's lightweight.
Yeah,
it looks
buddy.
super
So
heavy.
Why do you always wear purple? Is this like a thing for you now?
So
With that mustache and that jacket.
Yeah, I like this is the new
I think
Tom.
this
You know
is
who you look like?
This is it.
You know who you look like? Ravishing Rick Rude.
Oh my God!
You remember Ravishing
Yes.
Rick Rude? That guy had a hell of a body, man. Like he was cut.
did pimps really dress?
No, I don't think
like,
so. It's
you
not
know,
practical.
Maybe in Chicago where it's cold.
But
True.
Did they have super like
I
glittery?
mean, back in the day, the Don Magic Juan or
Yeah.
he was just with Lunel at the premiere of her comedy special, that Dave Chappelle produced, and Don the Magic Wand was there, and he was dressed like that. So maybe I'm wrong.
But is that like the
I think that's when you show out.
caricature?
I think that's when you
Yeah.
show out. It's like for a special occasion, you put the robe on, you carry a chalice. But I think the pimp thing's kind of gone to the wayside after there used to be a porn guy named Frank Wank. He would wear that style, and then he started the videos where the girl, he'd open the door and there'd be the adult star. and he'd be like, "Hey, who are you?" You know.
Yeah,
I don't know if
Come
you
on.
remember Frank Wang.
I
but-
do remember Wang.
I don't know. If,
Wow.
I don't know how
I
people
call
can
him
forget.
Mr. Wang.
I don't know how people can forget Mr. Wang.
Yeah, sorry.
No, but there is a female complement to that particular costume. It's just a pink jacket, but the same kind of.
Oh, you can get
cool
that for your
look.
wife.
Yeah, there you go. You have a matching couple's outfit.
Yeah, I know what the other one's called. Can you
It's
say
not the
Wang? yeah.
It's one in the Wang, two in the Stank.
Oh, wow.
So, what else you have?
Yeah. Moving on. We'll continue.
It looks very good on you. So yeah, and along with all the accessories, don't forget we have a lot of glitter, a lot of
Those are cool.
yeah. These are like cool. I call them like gore glam.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
little droplets, but they're all glittery, look like blood droplets or stitches and things, and they're just adhesive. So it's like pasty. This is a pasty company, and so they make all kinds of cool things that you can put on your body, just kind of glam up your outfit. And so if you want to go,
Look at my
kinda
nipples.
scary.
I put these on my
Listen, it's not an actual pasty. It's
A
just
werewolf has been gnawing on my ass.
you could do that.
I could do that, but my butt already looks like a werewolf's been gnawing on
wow.
it because I have a lot of scabs back there.
Come on.
Oh,
I do.
wow.
I get
Come
a lot
on.
of heat bumps,
Come
and I
on.
can't keep my
Why
hands
do you-
off of it because of my anxiety.
No.
I'm a picker. I'm a picker.
No, come on.
You just need a little powder back there or something.
I
huh?
do. I try the powder. I do Gold Bond. I do anti-monkey butt. I do them all. I'm open to anybody's suggestions. Show@tomadare.com.
And as always, we do have bad costumes. We have some of the most sexy ones you're going to find.
But they're not like the bad costumes you get and you hate. These are like the ones that I have that are still in the bags.
But what's great is like we have really cool shoes to go with these bad costumes, right? So there are a couple styles that they're like timeless. And so like the
you
Queen
do
of
something-
Hearts.
Tom, real quick, can
Always.
you say mucho, mucho amore?
No. I was, is the chat room laughing at me? I know. I saw you look over
you
there.
look like mucho, mucho.
I saw you look over there.
Yeah, so you could pair that with some, chunky heels or something, or a special tiara, or some sort of a mask.
Right.
Or,
If you want to take this bad costume again and make it totally different, do a mashup, whatever, we can do that with you. We want you to look very unique. So we want you to take the pieces that we did get as bad costumes and really come in and make it your own. All the body glitters, all the other things. Like we have tiaras, we have things where you can mix it up, take out maybe, if there's a headband in there you're not really digging, we got other things that you can look at.
Right.
And you know what? Like all these,
This
they
one's like
tweak them every year, but
That's like
like
a cool
super
Harley
sexy.
Quinn looking.
Harley Quinn every year since she came out.
Yeah.
We just cannot keep it in stock.
Everybody loves the Harley Quinn. Well, there
Everybody
is
loves Harley
something
Quinn.
inherently. I talked about this yesterday
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
show.
There's videos of that too.
I am.
around the
I
house.
am like way into. Yeah, I'm into the way she talks. Like where she's kind of like a little ditzy and a little evil. Yeah, I like it.
And I
I'm
know
into
it's sexy and it's tight, but the materials actually have a lot of stretch.
Oh wow.
And they're supposed to show off your
Your your
Your
big boys,
behind.
your
Yeah,
butts,
yeah,
and
yeah.
your,
and,
your-
yeah.
and then you show off your unzip this. I'm a fan of that.
Zippers.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
The first adult
Easy on and
magazine
off.
I saw, the woman was wearing a zipper wetsuit, beaver tail wetsuit. I'll never forget that. It's burned into my brain.
So yeah, there's too much to bring. There's so much
I'm
right
sure.
now. And,
What's the hottest trend right now that you see, or number one costume that you see? Is there anything that like,
Anything new for 2023?
or anything that you see and you're like, well, that's probably going to be gone soon? Is
I
Wednesday?
really think just a dark look that got more gothic look
Goth.
has come back, which
Yeah.
has been kind of
What
interesting.
about Barbie? Because that was so huge.
Barbie, we actually did go all in. We have a Barbie Ken and the regular Barbie, the Ken's outfit that matches her. We have that as a bag set. And again, we have
Wow.
additional pieces, body harnesses, things like that you could kind of jazz them up with and make them more special. So we did go in on that. We have a lot of pink and things in for festival, which I think people will take these dresses and things
Yeah.
and actually make them into a costume, not just for festival wear.
In your opinion, to help people, what's the absolute last time like they can stop by?
we're
Fair
going to be
warning.
slammed up until
Yeah.
like the day before Halloween.
Yeah.
But
So sooner than better, right?
sooner
is always
to
better.
get the
Yeah.
size you want. We can't obviously buy everything or go super deep in all these sizes on costume because these are seasonal.
Right.
So I would say really I would say this weekend to get the best selection.
That makes sense.
For sure on your sizes.
Because we're here. We're in October, guys. It's not like you could have started a little earlier, maybe made some calls, maybe ordered some stuff. But we're here. But that doesn't mean that you're out. There's plenty of stuff there. Go by, check it out, make your phone calls.
And I don't know about, I mean, most people, we're used to ordering things online now in apparel too, but what a pain when it comes to costuming and you get it and then it doesn't fit and then you still have to send it back and then you're out of time and then you're going to be scrambling anyway and you're going to come in the store. So come in and try it on. We will let you try everything on. We'll help you customize it and look at it in total at one time so you're not just piecemealing it through the internet.
Yeah,
this is a costume. If I had to name this costume, it would be "My Daddy Has Changed." New Daddy. This is Daddy's new look.
I was thinking like how many different dirty white boot Britneys are there going to be this year?
Oh,
with knives.
Yeah.
With knives.
That's a more recent one,
Yeah,
that's true.
That's gonna be the
mascara,
one.
because it's easy enough to do,
Yeah.
and you can get that
That is
all
gonna
at
be the one.
Fairvilla.
People are already doing it.
Yeah.
And
And I'm sure there are people coming in putting stuff together that we're not always putting two and two together. It's like, why don't people
Right.
this? And
Like
it's,
I'm wearing a
oh,
green bodysuit and I'm holding a little red flag and I have a little red baseball hat and it just says "Slow Children" on my chest. And I'm one of those turtles that slows down the kids.
You're
in
the
the
green
neighborhood.
turtle.
Yes.
I'm a green turtle man with a
Oh.
boner.
Yeah. We have to film you standing on the.
I had to
For
add
the
that.
TikTok, right?
I had to add that, right? Isn't everything like that? Like
You shouldn't have children right above that. You know what I mean?
Slow children with a boner.
Oh boy.
Sorry, Deborah. What do we got here? What is that?
okay.
thing?
Oh my God,
so-
she's got a gun.
So we had a
Can we
couple
show
new
that
things.
thing?
This you can. This-
Okay.
yeah.
What the
This is
hell
not a
What is
real.
that?
I am not
It's
going to join
blurred.
Scientology. Is that that's the levels?
This
That's
is
the-
obvious.
A robot cameraman?
This is a male satisfaction device.
No, it is
What?
not. Get that out of your
Hold
crotch.
No way.
Holy
How does this
smoke.
work?
Hold on.
Oh, you.
Oh, hold on. I can't show that.
Hold
Oh, my
on.
God. It's
No,
happening.
it's blurred. It's not really
oh, my
anything.
God. This is the
not a real-
future.
Okay, so
this
you-
is
So,
the future.
yeah, for your self-pleasure device here, it basically is gotten the controls
I
are
just bought the
game
new iPhone,
controls,
and I don't want the new
okay?
iPhone. I want that.
So
hold
it has
on.
a warming feature, vibration, and
Oh my
movement.
Can I go use
God.
this? Can I use this? Can I buy this?
Okay,
Let me
but-
buy this right now and try it on the
For
air.
those just listening, now you can watch this on
Can I see
Twitch,
this
but
now,
if you're
before you-
Yeah.
listening,
Hold on, I'm trying to. This is all new to me, and
It looks
okay, it is
super
vibrating.
high powered.
So I do have it on vibration mode.
Okay.
So I think the one on the left is more the on-off. The right is toggling back and forth.
So
So
get my
that's a
headset.
fake
Well,
phone.
we-
Yep.
Yeah.
we've got to
there you go.
explain what this looks like. So
Well, okay, I'll
Yes.
hold it up.
It's a
because
s-
I could show this. It
Yeah,
is
yeah.
blurred.
No, but I was
Yeah,
saying,
it's
like,
not a real
it's the size of a Ghostbuster trap. You know what I'm saying? With
Yeah.
handles on both
It's
sides.
a little smaller.
And then it's got
It's like gaming controllers on each side.
yeah.
Oh, it's
Holding
warming.
it.
It's warming.
It's warming right now.
And then it's got a arm that reaches out with a phone holder, so you could set your phone horizontally.
And it's got two gaming controllers, like handlebars of a tiny scooter.
Now,
Yes.
here's what I don't understand: where
This comes out.
That comes off.
Okay, well,
This
take it
goes
out.
up. No,
The bottom just pops off.
Yeah,
there.
I was
Yeah.
see inside. I was thinking,
Holy
And it's not a
smokes.
realistic. Let's just
Holy
say
smokes!
the opening is not realistic looking.
Yeah, well,
It's
it
just an
looks
opening.
better than what I've been looking at.
yeah. But
Oh
it's
my
all.
God.
And then so does it?
And then look, it's doing the things.
Does it move
Yeah,
with the
look.
video?
It doesn't necessarily I
You
think,
gotta
move with the
Oh!
video.
Oh, mama!
You change it, and it may not have a full charge. So in full
Yeah, I
disclosure,
think I
because
just
it's like
killed it.
brand new.
Do you want to see it?
This
But,
is
yeah.
what I've been dreaming about.
See?
It really is.
Oh,
I mean,
let me see this thing.
I mean, Debra knew she was. Oh, don't break it. Debra knew she was saving the best to last, and that we both need. This is on my Christmas list.
This
Right,
is Tom's
it's
new
by
best friend.
Zolo, by the way.
You
Zolo.
dress like that with that device. This is your new life.
It's by Zolo.
And I have
That's
to
your
look at the
name.
name because now I don't even.
That's his new name with his
Zolo?
outfit on. You're the
Oh,
wizard
it
Zolo.
is. It is.
Okay.
It's perfect. So yeah, it is a self-pleasure device for men, and
That's
warms
amazing.
it. And like I said, it might don't.
Yeah, I think
I
we-
grabbed it really fast. They just got it in, but it warms and it moves up and down and it vibrates.
It needs a charge.
It just needs a
I
good
think
charge.
it needs a charge.
So I have been, just doing some research with my VR every once in a while when no family's
Research.
I like
A lot of
Research.
Why does your voice get like that?
And then I did tell myself, I was like, if only there was some sort of link, because then you're seeing you're in virtual reality, and you're like, I'm in the mansion. And then the girl and the whole thing.
Yeah.
But then I look down and the skinny guy with abs. I'm like, well, it's not obviously me.
You got abs.
But then I can't, there's nothing, this is my own hand.
You want
no,
easy.
if-
Good Lord.
I'm just saying.
Calm down.
If there was
This.
some robot component,
That's what it is.
then I don't even need to be married.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
And when you're done, I know what you would do. When you're done, you just slap the bottom on and shove it in a drawer. You can't do that.
The chat is saying the Moab trip is canceled now.
Something
Tom's gonna
tells
have
me,
too
I
much
mean,
fun.
He'll be a little busy.
This is fairly
Sorry.
sophisticated. Dare I say that this is just like a higher octane auto blow?
Yes.
Kind
Well,
of a
it's
vibe.
just a different, different option.
Same sort of a
Same
deal.
thing. It's a little gimmicky, obviously, but it is
It's
rather
fun, though.
intuitive
Yeah.
with the whole gaming handles, and
I like that.
it's pretty great.
That's wild,
Well,
man.
I've been waiting,
This
My
is
whole
your-
life for this.
This is his dream. He has said this multiple times.
because I know that we've talked about the Auto Bee and that whole deal, and that had some technology built into it. But this is adding the phone, and then now
I'm a
it
gamer.
enables,
I like the controls. I mean, I
Yeah.
like at the flick of because if I was watching the video, I mean, you could go, "Oh, we're doing that now. I'll just do this now." You know, like
well, because then for sure Zolo's gonna partner with some adult content provider,
it's
and then
already
they're gonna
happening
do
behind
some
the scenes. I'm sure.
interactive thing where it just goes along with the
We have some items actually that can do that.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
Fleshlight
already.
did that for a minute, right?
Yeah, and
We're-
there's another company. You stop in the store, we'll show it all to you.
there you
but
go. Yeah, they got everything there.
Imagine if you were like
If I was a trucker, I would have every one of these known to man.
Yeah.
You've seen There Will Be Blood, right?
Yeah.
If you were an oil man from the 1900s, and then like imagine what it was just your
How much oil
dusty
money I could
oil-
steal?
Grizzly hands.
and your hands are all
Calloused.
calloused,
Yeah.
and then you
It'd be
said
hard for me to put the batteries in this thing.
you're like in 120 years, there's gonna be the Zolo.
Yeah.
like air conditioning in the Zolo.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty
Air
paradise.
conditioning in the zone.
And a pizza. Slice of pizza.
All right,
Oh,
yeah.
You
well,
got
this is
anything else,
awesome.
or is this our finale?
And
Well,
'Cause
it's
that's
gonna be
how
hard
much-
for me to. I do have some. It's actually on the top of that. Like I said, I'm like I was
She's
taking
still
it.
learning
I'm
everything.
taking that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
What,
this is not that expensive.
how much?
Can't see it.
Oh my
But I noticed that it wasn't
God.
in the hundreds. So
This blind
He lied.
man.
He lied. He's like, oh, not that bad. I'm
Well,
like, what is it?
we
He's
saw
like,
that-
every-
we
I don't
saw
know,
that
it's 2
live.
digits.
oh, it
two
doesn't.
digits.
It doesn't have a price.
Oh.
It's $0 because
Oh,
it's the
it-
display.
oh, because it's a
that's
display.
what-
Thanks a lot, guys.
You need to wear your glasses at all times,
I said
Grandpa.
I
$0.
thought it was 59. 69.
Dude, if
$69.
69.
I'm gonna tell
I
you,
will
it's 59,
send you
I'm
the
gonna
amount.
tell you right now, Deborah, if that was $69, I would have written you a check for
Right
3
now.
of them right now.
Yeah.
Don't
It
worry.
wouldn't be
More
fair
than
not
that.
to give Sam one, but
Yeah,
I'd buy
I'll take
3
it.
of them right now.
What are you going to do with that thing?
Give it to her husband.
You never know.
Yeah.
You'll never know. No, I
We'll
got
never
to know.
tell you.
How does that work?
Super
You
crazy.
should put the top on it? All right. I should have said that.
Oh
Should
gosh.
not have said that.
Well, I promise to send you all the
He's
pricing
freaking
and
out, man.
information on
It's
that.
like two
This guy had one cheeseburger. He's got the meat sweats.
It's like two fish kissing.
He's sweating because he had the pimp jacket on.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
You're gonna keep that pimp jacket.
How
How did you feel with the mustache and the pimp jacket?
I felt good.
Pretty good, right?
I felt like
and then
this
your
is my
hair
home.
instantly
honestly
started
worked.
parting in the middle. Your hair started parting in the middle. I'm like, he's like,
You're turning into another
he's
character.
becoming Tom Selleck. Like,
I was
old-
gonna say he's like 70s, 80s
Yeah,
kind of. Yeah,
it's like he
right.
has a
Deborah
parted
likes
in the
it, I told
center.
you.
You know what's funny?
She didn't say she
Deborah.
liked it.
Deborah, he thinks everyone
He
is
thinks
seducing him
every
now.
woman is horny for him now
he
because
does.
of
He
his
does think that.
mustache.
Yeah,
If you go in there and look over our sink,
Are you
there's
gonna
a
dye it
picture
again?
of our dads together, like a drawing, and your dad had like the longer flowy cut with the mustache, dude.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
doing it. You're doing it. Now he would have frowned upon your jacket a little bit, just a little bit.
So, Deborah, you said you have one more thing in the
I
bag?
have one more if we can top
How
that.
do
I
we
doubt
top
we can.
Zolo?
Well, this
My
is an
God.
interesting thing. So this was actually really new to me too. I'm like, it's what? So it's not realistic, I promise. It's another tentacle.
Oh my
God.
God.
Deborah bringing
It's
up the
another
heat.
tentacle.
It's
Deborah
out of
bringing the
control.
heat today.
So this is called an ovipositor. and somebody in your listeners, they're going to know what it is.
Oh,
So-
it poops the eggs out.
Basically.
Yeah, I've
What?
seen these videos.
What is this for?
I mean, I haven't
So
seen these
some
videos.
people have an
what?
ovipositor. So some people have fantasies
Of having
about
yeah.
impregnation.
Yeah, they want an
by
alien.
aliens.
They want an alien to come and then use his tentacles
Oh,
to get
yes.
it to get in them and then
No.
deposit.
We've gone too far.
And then
guys.
Yeah.
no, I'm being honest. I'm being
Yeah.
clinical.
No,
I understand
And-
what you're saying.
and deposit.
I'm
the-
saying we've gone too far as humans.
and they want to deposit in
Okay.
their fantasy alien eggs within
Okay.
their
All right,
orifice.
I
So
will.
100% silicone, medical
Yeah.
grade silicone, all hand poured product. And when they brought it in, I said, well, that's interesting. And then they started selling.
Yeah,
And
like
I was
crazy.
like, oh my God, for real. So
Andrea's
you got to
into
feel
this.
it.
Yeah, Andrea's into this.
I saw one of those eggs in the porta potty at No Effects.
Hey, check this out.
Now you know.
No, come on.
Or you could use it at that.
Oh yeah.
But it also has a hole at the bottom where you can put a bullet in
Is
there so
that
it can vibrate.
real? Is
Yeah,
that a
the
real
egg.
thing?
The egg.
Honest to goodness. I mean,
there a
people have
whole-
different fantasies. I mean,
Yeah. Well, I know there's different
If you-
fantasies, but you got the feet, you got the tying up.
Yeah.
We talked about it with the alien and the eggs.
Yep.
Well, what caused that fantasy? Like,
What causes any fantasy?
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's certain like I can understand about being dominant and submissive, like that's
Okay.
but the alien eggs, what what I'm saying?
And
like,
this
what's
has
that?
been around for a long time, man, because I didn't think you'd ever bring one in, but this has been a
Yeah.
thing for a minute.
And it
for
took
a minute. So that just goes to show
great.
you how
But
mainstream it is
I
now.
see that
Now
somebody
search
said
that.
not in the butt. That is correct. You cannot put that in the butt.
No.
Can we say that?
Can we say
Who
that?
said
don't think
no,
so.
I don't think we can. No, we definitely can't say that.
Well, now hold on. Now I gotta know why.
I kind of do too.
Yeah. Well, you
because
know.
it seemed like
One-way street, remember?
Oh, it'll get
Yeah.
lost
The
up
back
there.
door is a one-way
Oh,
street.
okay.
Yeah.
There's aliens.
It'll get lost in
If
there.
anything
Yeah.
goes on the bottom.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Oh, and then
Okay.
is there a like a okay?
Right.
well,
Yeah,
I
you
can't
could
even-
wear that if you
Okay,
wanted to.
so
Yeah,
wearing it,
yeah,
yeah,
you could
yeah.
put it on a harness, right?
Yes, you
Yeah.
could.
You could harness it.
No, okay.
I have to explain everything to you. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to harness that and then pretend you're the alien, and then that's how you
okay.
impregnate your wife with the alien eggs.
But do I have another
Put the
alien
purple-
costume, or is it
you might
just
wear the
this?
purple
You know
robe.
what? We may have an alien costume.
Okay.
All right. Oh, booger flew out. No, it's your alien egg just came out of your nose.
God.
Disgusting.
Tom's alien nose.
This
Just,
is the worst show we've ever done.
you just impregnated your zipper with a booger.
Oh my God! Make sure it didn't get on the pimp jacket. Oh,
Did you just snot a booger on the alien?
listen.
You can now keep the pimp
Do
jacket.
that in front of Debra.
Deborah don't want no booger jacket.
My nose.
Can we
is running
charge
from the
extra for-
jalapeno burger?
Oh, maybe we can charge extra for that jacket somehow. I don't know.
My God. Write her a check.
I rubbed
then
it in
ri-
the corporate.
Yeah.
Write her a check for the jacket and one of the,
No,
and one of the solos.
It went onto our floor.
Gross, man.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
We were almost made it
We
through.
almost made it through today. We thought we were going to get it done.
We all really had 1 minute.
Look, you're crying. Between the dye burning your lips off yesterday, the jalapeno burger you had for lunch, your nose just running at all
I
times.
said to him, you could put this on a harness, and he goes, oh, booger flies out.
Gross.
God.
Okay.
Oh, Deborah, sorry about that.
I'm very sorry.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, Deborah.
I'm crying.
Now a location in Palatka.
East Palatka. East
East
Palatka.
Palatka.
East
Yeah.
Palatka.
How dare you.
I mean, it's.
Oh,
I
God.
mean, if you ask where it is, they'll.
They'll
approach
know.
you. Yeah.
I think
They
they'll
will
know.
know.
There's not a bunch in Palatka. I
Of course, the
imagine.
Mega Store, Key West location, Secret Hideaway.
I drive.
I drive. Yeah,
Sanford location.
Sanford location. That one, I see that one all the time.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
people always in that location.
You can go to fairvilla.com
Yes, sir.
for
Yes.
all details and check out Fairvilla University because you guys are doing in-store Fairvilla Universities now,
in
right?
store, and well, during the holidays we tend to just do them online, but go online, you'll find all the info.
On Friday the 13th, you guys are doing a Fright Night Happy Hour.
Friday night happy hour at the Mega Store, so 7 to 9 and 13% off costuming.
Oh, wow. Save a little money, and their happy
Yeah.
hours are super fun.
Go get a tentacle
Yeah.
while you're there.
Oh.
A
Yeah,
tentacle
man.
and a cocktail.
Yeah, there you go. Deborah, always a pleasure seeing you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and being so fun.
Yep.
And I guess.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Awesome, y'all. Are we recording anything else?
No, that's it.